I grew up in Lexington and Rockbridge County, and after going to school, living a few different places, my wife and I decided that the best thing for us to do and to get out of the city life was to slow down a little bit and come back to Lexington. Well, Sue Ann and I moved back here to Lexington because I grew up in Lexington, really am a country boy, and the city life was a bit more than I could handle. So after about 10 years in Baltimore, we decided to come on back to the country and enjoy a little bit slower pace. The Southern End style of cooking is fairly simple. We try to take the best local products we can find, let those products speak for themselves, the natural flavors, the sugars, and hopefully in our preparation we do things that actually highlight those characteristics and flavors to bring out the best of local growers. We really started buying locally when Sue Ann and I came and we opened the Southern End. It was one of my ideas from the beginning to try to use local product. Since I grew up on a cattle farm in Rockbridge County, some of my family still does farm. So we have local farmers that pull up with corn and cucumbers or tomatoes in the back of their truck and a couple of buckets on a regular basis. In the summertime, we do have a large group of people that we buy from. So you ask what I do in my off time. Well, in the restaurant and catering business, there isn't a whole lot of off time, but I do enjoy getting out in the woods, mountain biking our local trails, hiking, and getting on the river and doing a little canoeing is always a great way to spend an afternoon or a day. We like to canoe the section between Alone Mill, Beans Bottom when there's good water, but an easy, lazy afternoon even is just the stretch between East Lexington, the boat locks down in Buena Vista. Well, obviously I like to eat almost anything. You know, I really enjoy most meats, all vegetables. I personally like to eat light, kind of salad type things. The ideal meal for me is kind of having some salad and throw a bunch of stuff on the grill and pull it off and sit down and enjoy a good bottle of Rockbridge County wine and watch the sunset. So most of our employees are folks that are local people looking for jobs. We have a lot of younger kids that start working here for their first job while they're still in high school, out in the dining room, and we also, after kids get a little older, start having them work in the kitchen, do prep work, and wash dishes. We've been pretty fortunate in, hiring and having plenty of people locally that want to learn how to cook, but we have a lot of professional servers as well that are from the area, and we do hire and promote from within. As I said, we start a lot of kids when they're in high school, and then they work with us off and on through college, and the first year or so when they're even trying to figure out what they're going to do for the rest of their life. We can always use more staff. We feel that we have a very good program going for recruiting and hiring and somewhat, kind of raising our own, so to speak. The second part of our business is our growing catering business. Wedding market in Lexington and Rockbridge County steadily increasing. Fortunately, we have been able to partake in that quite a bit. We also do a little catering in the Charlottesville area at some of the vineyards. Since we don't have a space, everything we do is off-site, and we pretty much take our own kitchen and equipment and set up wherever someone wants to have a party, make everything right there on site. So they're getting nice, fresh product that is coming right out of the oven and going right onto their table.